I only got one story. Okay, I think 90% of you all know, and it has marked my 1 year survivor since last August. Okay, so many have asked me, you don't want to share, you don't want to share the awareness, you don't want to share your story. I say, wait let everything complete first. When I'm ready, then I will share. Then I decided, since it's 1 year, I told Dixon, I said, okay, I am ready to share, just to give some awareness and just to give you an idea what is the journey like. Okay, I think many of you all have loved ones who actually go through this journey, cancer journey, right? So you all roughly know how is the process, what do they do and everything, right? But we only can express when we actually go through it. Alright, so today very quickly I will actually share how do I actually go through this obstacle, this big obstacle. Alright, so let's start. So my first, I put it as a painful yet meaningful journey, because it's a very, very painful journey that I went through, but I learned many, many things through it. Yeah, so it's a very meaningful journey to me. Alright, so my first, this was my first diagnosis last August. Sure, I was bathing, suddenly I feel like, got one lump, a hard lump near my nipple, like maybe 3 cm from my nipple. Then I was thinking, this doesn't look right, because sometimes you feel lump like soft, right? But cancer lumps are really hard, like to the root, like that. So I said, okay, I straight away called my sister-in-law, because she knows breast person, Patricia in Pantai Bangsa, if you all know her. She's quite famous, but very hard to get appointment, very, very hard. So managed, my sister-in-law within 2 days got an appointment to go to Pantai Bangsa to do a mammogram and ultrasound. So I went with her. In private, you don't say, you have to wait also 2 hours to see Dr. Patricia. Yeah, so everything, it nearly took me the whole day. And once the result came out, I went in with my sister-in-law, and my sister-in-law, the doctor said, this looks like a cancer cell. Bad news. I was really blurred. No reaction, no tears, no reaction. I'm like, okay. Then she said, this is what you need to do, and what are the process to go through it. And she was talking about, this looks like you have to do mastectomy. All this she was saying during that time. I was just listening like a story of another person. Like still couldn't digest. There when I came out from the room with my sister-in-law, burst out crying non-stop. And this crying went on for 2 weeks. 2 weeks to really digest. I think I Googled day and night. Because the terms that come out in the report, you don't even understand every single sentence of it. So every single sentence, there's something to Google. So I Google. When more you Google, the more scary you get. So next time if diagnose anything, don't Google too much. It really scares you out of that, I tell you. Yeah, so then I took, I was going back from Pantai Bangsa. I couldn't go back home. I was crying in the car. Then I called my husband. I said, I cannot come back home. I need to talk to you. Then he said, okay, we meet at the cafe. So I went to the cafe. I cried at the cafe. Then explained to him. He was so shocked. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to expect. He called my sister-in-law, find out how the condition, everything. Then went back home. Of course, I didn't tell my family yet until I knew what I was really going to do. So after the mammogram, the next thing, they told me the charges. Okay, if you do chemo, it's about 50,000 in Pantai Bangsa. If you do surgery, it's about 25,000. If you do reconstructive, another 30,000. If you do targeted drugs, another 150,000. And as I do not have medical card because of during pregnancy I had GDM, and I was using company card at that point of time. when I joined Prudential, I tried to apply like about 5 to 6 times. I couldn't get a medical card. And that time my reading was only 6.2 and I got rejected. And then after that, even the Dr. Patricia asked, what do you do? I say insurance agent. Any doctor asks, I say insurance agent. It's like, when I say insurance agent, it's like a slap in my face. And they'll be like shocked, huh? Insurance agent? You know? And then she said, how? I said, I really cannot afford this. I really cannot afford going to Pantai Bangsa. Can you give me a referral letter to UH? So she gave me a referral letter. Okay? So thankfully, I went to UH. This is one of the temple visits that I went. This is before I was diagnosed. I used to go to this temple in Sentul. And I release bird there every week at that point of time, once a week. Yeah, this is, they say for my past karma, they bless and then they release. And then they do healing for me as well. So during my chemo time, they actually come to my house to do healing. So I'm very gratitude to this temple, because when I go to this temple, I feel very ease of mind, peace. And recently I started meditation as well for 30 minutes every time I go into the temple. And it really, really, one of the factors that also made me stronger. Okay, so these are the temple visits. So I had to go for chemo. I still remember 18 September. Doctor said you need to go for 6 chemo sessions. And I was thinking like, okay maybe hair will drop on the second or third chemo session. But it was come to surprise, first chemo session itself, the hair dropped. But you never want to, you don't know how to experience, you don't know what to expect. Every journey, what I'm going to do to process, you don't know what to expect. You really don't know what to expect. So that was my first chemo. It was a red color medicine. So doctor said you go toilet, you must flush 2 times. And then try not to use the same toilet with your family member. Use a separate toilet, because it's so strong, the medicine. And you have to drink a lot of water to flush out the medicine. Even when you urine is red color. It's so scary, you know, when you see your urine red color. Yeah, so this is what I went through. This is like nearly a day process. Sitting down there in a chair, you know, for a day. Can you imagine? Oh my God, this is torture. And then, that are some of my chemo reactions. So sometimes it gets blocked, your veins. So it's very painful when it's blocked. You know, when you press, you can't even wear watch. It's painful. And then those are the supplements my sister-in-law actually gave me. So many supplements every day I have to take until I want to vomit. Then after that, my liver enzyme shoot up. Supposed to be at 49, mine was nearly 300. Yeah. So doctor said you can't do 6 sessions, you can only do 4. Because my liver failure. So I had to stop. So I went through chemo. Chemo was first 2 sessions was okay. The 3rd session was bad already. 4th was even worse because I targeted drugs in it. So how worse is 1 week I really sleep on the bed. Can't get up. Nausea, morning get up, vomit. But one good thing, I still got appetite to eat lah. Unlike some chemo patients, you cannot eat, you know. But me, eat still can. Yeah, so other than that, these are how my first hair dropped. Until today, I cannot believe I went through this. Really cannot believe. It's like a dream. You know? And then, this is also in Kuantan. My parents were shifting. My mom was shifting up from Kuantan already. We sold the house. So I was helping her pack. And this is the time, my hair will just drop. You don't even have to comb, you know. Just touch. It will come up. Touch, it will come up. You don't even have to comb. The pillow full of hair, the room full of hair, you know. And that was one of the worst already, the down there, the session. Yeah, so I hated to look at myself in the mirror, really. I told my husband, take out all the mirror from the house. When I see the mirror, I feel I want to break the mirror. I'm really so angry at myself why I must go through this. So angry. Yeah, so but I have to face it, thank God I had people around me. So yeah, that is one of really sick after chemo. And I remember this day was an akad day for you all. Yeah. And Yohan, Akat. And I sent some of these to my friends. I said, I'm feeling so bad today. No, but anyway, enjoy your Akat. Okay. The next one. Yeah, so I went to my salon, my regular salon. You see my hair? Like that patch already. So I wanted to go and bald myself. Then the salon lady was so shocked to see me like this. Then she said, after she bald my hair, she said, no, I don't want any money from you. It's okay, it's free. Then I said, no lah, no, you must take. She said, no, please, just go back. So, and turned out my head not bad lah. the shape come out not bad lah. Luckily no lengkok here, lengkok there lah. Looks still good lah. Okay, so this is how I had to adapt myself, my new self, and go through with life and the next of the process. Yeah, this is the day I bald my head. Rina came with her mom. This is the day Watson event. Yeah, Watson event. So we went to Sungai Wan to get wig. And this is the wig that I bought. And I'm thankful some of you subsidized for my wig. And J365 and few of you subsidized for my wig. Because my wig actually cost 1,600. Yeah, so they subsidized 1,000, then I put the balance. Yeah, so after that I came to Watson event. After this. Then the next one. Yeah, these are some of the support lah, when I, of course, want some memories of taking bald picture head, right? So that's my brother. So I said, wow, my brother look like me after bald. I said, partner in crime, I know you. So I got many support from them to make me go through this journey lah, alright? And then it was surgery time. So I had to make a decision, mastectomy or lumpectomy. To make this decision is like a big decision in your life. I cannot wake up and see I'm without breast one side. It was a trauma, really trauma. So after talking to the doctor said lumpectomy is okay. But many people told me mastectomy, but everybody said you decide what you want. So I made the decision to go for lumpectomy. And yeah, that is one day before surgery. Yeah, so in UH, one day before surgery, and then it's just out of operation. So you don't know what to expect also. Last surgery was cesarean for me. Yeah, so this was something totally different. And once I came back home, they actually put 2 holes near your breast, here and here, to actually take out the liquid. All the dirty blood, the liquid. So there's a bag. So everywhere I carry, I have to carry like a shopping bag with that. I need to hold that for 3 days. Go toilet also must hold. My husband said, you must sleep with this. I said, yeah, you got no choice. So I put the bag there and I have to sleep with the bag. So this what I went through that. I came back, my cousins, they actually bought me balloons and flowers before I reached home. So it was really touching. It was really touching to actually see so much of care and love during this period. Yeah. Then, of course, my recovery. Actually, what happened, my surgery is, I had to remove my nipple. Doctor said, you cannot keep your nipple. It's too close. So, I said, how the surgery going to be? He said, they're going to cut your whole nipple, cut an L shape, patch it to your nipple, and do a flat reconstructive. Yeah. So, first time I opened my wound, really not there to see. Really not there to see. Then slowly, took the courage to actually accept this is how I'm going to be. Yeah. So then, so this is the thing. Then when I actually, my breast a bit, one very high one, So I told the doctor, can you make my Yeah. Now you cannot see lah. Then I told the doctor, can you make my other one higher also? And then Mr. Chia can joke some more, He said, you still got mountain no peak only Yeah, you forget, I remember, So this is the recovery period. So I have many friends. This is some here. So there's a lot of friends and families who came and visited, and I had polytechnic friends. Those down there are my primary school friends. And then I had the J group family. That was Valentine with the balloon. It was a memorable Valentine because it was a surprise visit by some of our J group friends. Yeah, I didn't know that they were coming. So it was a real surprise for me. Made my Valentine very special. Yeah, and so we have friends coming over, and after 1 month of just recovered, they said, "Oh, now you need to go for radiotherapy, 23 sessions every day, Monday to Friday." Then I said, okay. So how they tattoo you, They tattoo you to mark where the area to radiotherapy. So every day I have to go for the laser light. First 10 session was still okay. Then as time goes, this is how my reaction was from the radiotherapy. So this was another painful journey from the radiotherapy. What is targeted drugs? My radiotherapy? Huh? What's it? Big, huh? So radiotherapy is where they do the laser, they burn. Okay, when you actually feel the 10 minutes, you don't feel anything. But after you come back, you feel the burn. Alright, so this is where 23 sessions, I have to wait, go for the radiotherapy. My neck got burned, and that is actually my below breast. So it was a very, very painful journey because you have to air it. That's the only way to let it dry. Yeah, so every time I come back from hospital, I'm like that, free. And somehow, when you put like that also, you can't air what? You have to carry the breast what? Yeah, so I have to buy the plaster to carry the breast so that you can air. Yeah, so this took me nearly 2 months to fully dry. Took me nearly, and to mandi is damn pedih also, to mandi. So this is another very painful journey. I feel more painful than my surgery actually. This radiotherapy. Yeah, so all this actually teach me a lot of things whereby there are many things that we can go through in life, that we have to experience painful journey in order to get something you want. Yeah, so next one. Now I'm on targeted drugs. So I have to do 18 times. I've got 5 more times left to complete my targeted drugs, which is somewhere in October. Yeah. So this targeted drugs is 3 weeks once. Yeah, and it cost me 2,000 each time. Yeah. So another 5 more to go. And now I've added something that I have to do a pre-menopause. So I understand what Jen going through because I really feel the heat now. And the heat is within, It's like really hot inside. Really hot inside, I feel. Yeah. So I have to take this injection for 1 year minimum. And every month is about 300 ringgit one injection. Yeah. So this one will give me a menopause symptom lah. So within 1 year, 1 to 2 years, I should have my menopause already. Because this hormone that I produce, estrogen, feeds on cancer cells. So I cannot let that hormone build in my body. If not, it's dangerous. So I have to take hormone tablet as well for 5 years. Yeah. So this is what I'm going through now, targeted drugs. And lastly, this is my gratitude. Actually, this is my dad. My dad, this was at age 80 years old. So 80 years old, he was still happily fishing, happily playing cricket, and I celebrated his 80th birthday. Very strong man. He used to drive from Kuantan to KL at age 80, and he still used to play golf. Yeah. And just within 1 year, he also was going through lung cancer. Alright, so the next picture this is how his last 1 year was. Yeah, so actually I bring him for chemo, radio. I really know the process of cancer. But that time we only feel sympathy. We only feel sad, he cannot eat, so weak, fell down twice, stitches on head, stitches on leg, too weak. But we only feel sympathy. We really don't know what they go through. But now I fully understand. Every process I go, I put my father's picture in it. When I go for PET scan, when I go for chemo, everything I will relate, oh, this is how my father feels. This is how my father went through. You know, so you will only know when you are in that condition, actually. Until then, we really don't know how it feels. We can only sympathize, we can only pray. Yeah. So this is my gratitude to see my father, how strong he was. So he kept me going as well. And of course, I also have another gratitude where that is Professor C. She was my breast surgeon. So I was very lucky. The below photo, that's my oncologist, Dr. Adila. Okay? And beside her is my cousin. My cousin, who is an oncologist in Singapore Hospital. Alright? And this Professor C and he were classmates in UPM. So first thing I called my cousin brother in Singapore. He said, who's sick? Because you know, people call him means sure sick one connection one. So he said, who is sick now? I said, it's me lah. He said, you? What happened? Then I told him the story lah. And he said, okay, I will connect you to my classmate, Professor C. So straight away next day, she gave me an appointment 8 a.m. to see her. Yeah. So she really took care of me. She gave me her personal number. So whenever I feel a bit weird after surgery, got some discharge coming out, I'll take photo and show to her. So I had this comfort that I could anytime go back to her. You know, usually government hospital, you don't get doctor's number. Yeah, but she was there along my whole journey. Yeah, and gave me the confidence that she is doing the surgery for me lah. She said, don't worry, I will do the surgery for you. Yeah, so I was very blessed during that. And this Dr. Adila and Dr. Adila has requested him to come to KL to do a talk in UH. So that's how he know Dr. Adila. Yeah, so he also connected me to this Dr. Adila. So he will get reports from both of these doctors and he will update me. So I'm very blessed I have this cousin of mine to actually help me through this journey as well. And then of course my husband went through everything from beginning to the end, waited with me for hours in hospital. Yeah, and not an easy part for family to see you going through this, seeing your hair drop, especially my mother. So it's not easy part. But we managed through, and I just want to say that this journey has maybe made me a more stronger person. I think I've gone through many tougher obstacles that I think it made me easier to go through this journey. And I definitely wouldn't have done it without all of your support, understanding, and also for my family and friends' support. So this is what I wanted to share, that no matter what obstacle you have, think of people who are more worse. We are blessed actually. Thank you very much.